Hey everybody, I'm Sam Haymart and you're watching Growing Older Gay. And today we are talking about gay cars, our top 10 list for 2025, the gay cars that you can buy. Now, what is a gay car? Well, if you know, you know. If you don't, well, let's talk about that. I'm somebody who's been a car enthusiast all of my life. I've been an automotive journalist for the past 20 plus years. I've always wanted to do a piece on gay cars, but my other channel, Test Driven TV, is a little bit too mainstream for me to be going all out gay on everybody. They wouldn't know what to do. So this channel, my new channel here, is the best opportunity for us to have this conversation. So a gay car is a car that gays just love. For some reason, we are attracted to it. Like there's a magnet there that just draws us right in like moths. And these are cars that I see at all of our gay secret meetings in the parking lot. They are at the clubs. These are the cars that my friends ask me about when they know I'm testing cars. What about this? Have you tested that one? I really want to know. And these are the cars that I see my friends buying. And these are cars that I love and that some of these I have an affinity for. So that's what a gay car is. It's a car that we tend to like just by osmosis, that makes a statement. Maybe it's an accessory. Maybe it's just something that appeals to us in our inner natures. All right, first on the list is the Buick Envista, a new small compact crossover SUV from Buick, which has a lot of flair. It's got style. It's got some nice details inside and out and a lot of little features for the money. It's got a level of quality that's surprising for its price. It's fun to drive. It's good on gas. And did I mention affordable? Now it's on this list for two reasons. I test drove one recently and I have a video linked down below in the information section. But while I was test driving, I had a lot of my gay friends asking me about it. They were very interested in it as a potential purchase. So that is first on our list by alphabetical order. Next is the Jeep Gladiator and Wrangler twins. Yeah, nothing gets more butch than this. Well, maybe a couple of things, but this is the more attainable butch, right? When you see a guy, well, at least if you're a guy, and you see a guy driving up in this, most of the time you're thinking, man, I bet he's hot. And you're usually right. And, you know, most of us want to be that guy, right? So this is a statement vehicle, but it's also, it walks its talk. It's got genuine off-road capability like very few vehicles do. It's accessorizable. It's great for camping, going off into the woods and doing fun things. It's just an all-around great vehicle. It costs a shit ton of money, but it's worth it. Most people that own one will tell you that. Number 3 on our list is the Genesis GV80. This is a mid to full-size luxury crossover SUV from Genesis that has style and detail, a lot of mid-century quality of design. It's got quality materials inside and out. This thing is put together with a level of precision that is more impressive than most of the Germans out there, BMW, Mercedes, and so on. This is a well-built vehicle with a lot of very cool and unique styling details inside and out that really just appeals. And you can get it with a green interior, for crying out loud. Who wouldn't want that? And best of all, this is the vehicle, the same car that Tiger Woods crashed in a few years ago. So it's famous in that way. And we kind of like stuff like that for some odd reason. The last thing I would say about that is for 2025, it now comes with a sleek coupe roofline version that you can choose instead of the more formal roofline. So now there's two, just to keep it freshy. Next on the list is the Honda Prologue, the first mainstream EV from Honda. For all those people out there that have Teslas, maybe they love their Teslas and they become a little bit toxic, this is a great option to look at because it's got smart styling, it's got Honda DNA, and it's got the level of sophistication that we tend to want from a vehicle, especially if we're spending up for an EV. And it's got the Honda name behind it, so you can take it to your Honda dealer, get it fixed, and Honda's not going to be out there making toxic waves in the universe like, well, the owner of Tesla. So there's that. Next on the list is the Hyundai Sonata. Why is a Hyundai Sonata here? Well, because it's an affordable sedan that's quite stylish. I just recently test drove one of these as well. Again, link down below. And a lot of my friends have purchased one of these things in the last year, especially since this most recent redesign. It's smart looking. It's got some mid-century flair, and I've used that term a couple of times, but you can see it in the taillights and the headlights. You can see it inside in the interior. It's having fun with its design, and we like that. And the best part about it is that you can have it in a lot of different flavors. You can get a hybrid, a gas version, a turbo. You can get power and performance. You can get a regular everyday car. And of course, you can get the efficiency. And it comes with a lot of colors and a lot of trim levels, which makes it affordable all the way up to maybe you can spend a whole lot more on it. So it's a versatile vehicle. And again, we tend to like that. New on the list, of course, this is a new list, so it's going to be new anyway, is the Kia Niro. This is a versatile vehicle as well. And why is that? Because you can get it in a hybrid version and you can get it in a full EV version. So you can have it three different ways. It's got lots of trim grades and it's got a lot of cool color combinations, including a very cool two-tone. And it's got more of that design flair going on. Hyundai and Kia both have been all over fun design lately, and it's got that. It's compact, it's mostly affordable, and it's built well. Kia has some of the best customer satisfaction out there right now, if you look at J.D. Power, things like that, and they've been earning it with just creating good, cool cars like this. Now, it wouldn't be a gay cars list without the Subaru Forester. When you hear somebody mention this vehicle, the word gay just comes to mind, and this goes all the way back to when it first came out. And why is that? Well, it's just appealed to the right sensibilities and to the right person all along. And the advertising back when the vehicle first came out kind of helps too. I mean, some of the advertising for the Forester when it first was launched was clearly gay. And if you know, you know. So this is a vehicle that appeals because it's got butch styling. It's got lots of capability. It's got good quality. And for 2025, now offers a hybrid version. So there's even more to like if you're in the realm. And so that's definitely worth a check. I just test drove a Forester recently also. I'm not going to put the link down below, but it's not a hybrid like we're showing you right now. But this is a vehicle that has always been on the gay list, even before I'm doing it, and probably always will. Next on the list is the Toyota Crown Signia. Now, for all of you out there that have always seen the Toyota Prius as a definite gay car, the Crown Signia is a vehicle for those who really like the Prius, who maybe had one, but who've matured a little bit, need something a little bigger, more roomy, maybe a little bit more adult in its styling. The Crown Signia is basically a Prius upsized with the same type of powertrain, the same hybrid goodness, only a little bit bigger, and something you can really pull up onto the red carpet with in style and luxury, and throw the doors open and really impress your friends with not only the exterior presentation, but what's going on inside. And this is a vehicle that I really have been hearing a lot of my older friends, people my age and older, really talking about. Number 9 on our list is the Volkswagen ID Buzz. Man, the microbus is back. Volkswagen brought back the microbus. Well, kind of. Now it's fully modern, it's fully safe, you're not going to die if you crash in it, and it's fully electric. It comes in the same bright, exciting color combinations that we remember from the old bus. It's got the fun, the gaiety. I said gaiety. Now, this is on the list because I happen to love this vehicle. I'm in love with it. I want one. I can't really afford the 70 grand that it's going to take for most people to buy one right now, but I definitely love this thing, and that's why it's on the list. I'm just gay all over this. This is, when I think gay car, expensive minivan for 7, this is it. Last but not least is Waymo. Yes, Waymo. Gays love Waymo, at least all the ones I know here in Phoenix. Now, granted, not everybody in the United States has these in their hometown yet, but they are coming to a city near you. The Waymo is the self-driving taxi based on the Jaguar E-Pace. Now, it's going to be changing to Hyundai in the coming years, so it's not really a car you can go buy, but it's a car that a lot of gays love to ride in because it provides a way to get away from that Uber driver with the MAGA hat that smells like cabbage. And you don't want to hear him chat about anything anyway, and he always wants to. This is a car that's mostly safe. It's kind of interesting to ride in, and it's definitely fun to watch it drive itself. And as somebody who spends a lot of time in traffic in Phoenix with hundreds of these things around every day, they're ubiquitous here. They actually drive pretty safely. Yes, they make mistakes, and the safety record is almost good. But the Waymo, man, the gays love the Waymo. Well, there you have it, my friend. My humble opinion mixed with some data and some collective influence on our top 10 gay cars for 2025. Now, Couple of honorable mentions. There's a lot of cars that couldn't make the list this year. And believe me, I noodled this list for weeks trying to get a list that made the most sense. And there were Fords on there. There were BMWs on there, Mercedes-Benz, Land Rover, a lot of great vehicles that just, you can't have them all. I wish I could. If I had won the lottery, I would. But if you have suggestions on some great gay cars that you love and want to hear about maybe when we do our list next year, put your comments down below. Tell me what you think are some of the best gay cars. Maybe you've got your own top 10 list, and know that we do approve all of our comments, so it won't appear immediately. But that's kind of where we got to for our top 10 cars. There had to be a list of 10 and no more. Everything couldn't be there. Now, there are some cars, one brand in particular, that is not on the list and probably won't be for a great long time, and that is Tesla. Unfortunately, the founder of that company has become Captain Toxic in the past few years, and nobody really is proud of that lineage when they're driving their Teslas around anymore, at least not the good people. I have a lot of friends in the gay community who own Teslas, probably close to a dozen. And all these years, they've loved their cars. They waxed eloquently about their cars. My Tesla, my Tesla, my Tesla. And they should. They've been great cars. But now that the founder of the company has turned into this awful monster, Lex Luthor, that's out there taking over the world and breaking things and hurting people, well, now there's kind of a black eye on that whole thing. And unfortunately, these people, a lot of folks I talk to are wanting to get rid of their cars because everyone thinks they're an asshole. Now, they're not really an asshole because they drive one. Well, some people are. Some people are, but the bottom line is Tesla is now persona non grata in the gay car world and in the world of a lot of the customers who currently own them. So don't do that unless you're an asshole or you don't mind if people think that. Doesn't mean they're not good cars. It just means there's kind of a stink going on there. So there it is. I'm ending the video on a little bit of a controversial note. Oh no. Oh no. Well, there it is. So you can see our latest video right there. I invite you to do so. But more important than that, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing a lot of fun content like this in addition to some of the stuff that really, really matters. So I invite you to do one or the other or both. Either way, stay tuned.